So 70% of that remaining money goes toward the primary roads.
That's right.
And 30% goes toward the local roads.
Yes.
And that requires a 50% match?
That will require a match when we do heavy maintenance and reconstruction projects on those roads. Additionally, the township may decide that they want to see a road improvement because it will improve the health and safety of their residents, and so a township frequently will elect to have a road project undertaken that they pay 100% for, but that's clearly a township decision.
Such as when we have major commercial business coming in and we need a new turn lane or whatever, that business will usually pay for that.
Usually what we try to do if there's traffic improvements that have to be made is we try to, just as the fundamental philosophy of Act 51 is that the users of the road pay for the road, when there are changes that have to be made in the road due to a new business coming in, then as much as we can, we will pass those costs on to the agency, the organization that caused the change.
Then we get down to subdivision roads. Can you tell us about how subdivision roads are paid for?
Well, subdivision roads are paid for. The Road Commission pays its share by providing engineering and inspection for those projects. Currently, we would then partner with the township in which the subdivision is located to undertake the project for reconstruction. Maintenance is another issue. One of the difficulties that we have with our current road funding system in Michigan is that on the average each year I spend $1.06 on subdivision roads for each dollar that gets generated. So I'm spending 6 more cents than what that road generates based upon its volume of traffic and its the population of the county. And as you would think, there isn't very much growth that occurs in the primary road system. Most of the growth occurs in the local road system, particularly not so much now, but over the past 10-15 years in subdivisions. But the difficulty comes for the Road Commission that we actually wind up each year spending more on subdivisions than what those subdivisions generate.
Well, the townships or the residents are responsible for the subdivision roads. The Road Commission covers what part?
When we do we have matching programs so that we can leverage our dollars to make them go further. Townships can sometimes use those. We're responsible when it comes to reconstruction and heavy maintenance for about 25% of the cost. We also, within certain boundaries, will provide maintenance on the road as part of our overall responsibilities.
And that 25% is engineering and inspection?
Yes.
Can you tell the viewers about the Roads and Bridges Committee meetings, what they do, who attends?
The Roads and Bridges Committee is actually an informal working group that's composed of key staff members of the Road Commission, the Board of County Road Commissioners, and the supervisors from the 17 townships in Genesee County. They meet on a monthly basis, and it's primarily an informational exchange. It does not replace the decision-making function of the respective Board of Trustees at the township or the Board of County Road Commissioners, but what it does is it works as a clearinghouse where we can exchange information. We keep the townships informed about what's going on. with the roads in their respective townships. It gives a chance for the township to air some of their concerns with us as well. So again, it's an informal working group that's worked very well for us as a way to exchange information with the townships.
The 50-50 match for townships. In this economic decline, what happens with townships that don't have that 50-50 match?
Well, one of the key things that the townships have, each township, and first of all, let me say, each of the 17 townships is different. Each one of them has their own corporate culture as well as their own demographics. And so one of the first things each township has to do is decide on an annual basis, okay, where are roads going to fit into our priorities? And in some cases, the roads fit in at a high enough priorities that townships will participate in our leveraged 50-50 program, whereby we provide maintenance dollars for local roads. In other cases, that simply the township will prioritize roads at a point where there's not enough township dollars left to participate in that.
What is the PACER rating system and how is it used?
The PACER rating system is a numerical rating system that runs from 1 to 10, and 10 is a brand new road, and 1 is a road that's in need of immediate reconstruction and repair. It measures surface condition. It also looks at the drainage structures that are alongside the road, and it deals principally with hard surface roads, paved surfaces, in other words. The roads are surveyed annually using the PACER system. The inspectors are trained to use the system. And so once a number has been assigned that represents the condition of the road, then there is an appropriate fix that's associated with that rating system that tells the road maintenance agency what needs to be done on that road. For instance, a chip and seal would be appropriate at a road that probably has a PACER rating of like 4 or 5, because all chip and seal does is address the surface condition of the road and give you a 3 to 5 year life extension on the road. A chip and seal would not be an appropriate fix for a road that rates as a 1.
How many times can you apply chip and seal?
You can apply chip and seal indefinitely, but at some point the road has to be reconstructed. In our area, a road has a life of between 25 and 30 years, depending on the volume of traffic that's on the road and the preventative maintenance that's been undertaken on the road.